Wait. Hi everyone! Oh my god, look who's back! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Congrats on passing. Hi everyone. Hi PC-san. Hi Nanaryu. Hi Ken. Hi Miuna. Oh my god, I just realized we have 2 cats in the chat. Yay! I passed my test. Oh my god. Yay! I saw the poll was just to be funny, but I saw some people actually didn't they didn't think I would pass the test. I wonder who did not think I would actually pass the test. I did not think I would pass the test. Can I vote for myself? Miss you. I miss you too, God. Oh my god. No, seriously. Oh. Okay, before we get to the driving moment, how's everybody doing? I'm supposed to stream yesterday, but then I was like, I got the email and then it says like, don't forget about your test tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, I have a test? Oh shit! Wait, you already have a license before this? Well, I do have a license. I have a learner license, and that's a license, right? Right? I mean, it's not like I've been driving illegally. Yeah. I mean, hey guys, I'm legal now. I am back. Welcome back. I am legal now. Let's go. I just finished baking some cookies as practice for the crinkle wall. Oh my god. Oh my god. Miuna and Kat, I think it's gonna be a bake-off between you two. You legal then Buck. No, I believe in, you know, the cat supremacy. I mean, technically both of you are cat, but one is a white cat and the other one is an orange cat. Cat supremacies. No, but seriously, it was so funny. I oh my god, I did not believe it because my god, I did not believe it. I don't think I would actually pass. I've heard lots of horror story about, you know, like the people not passing their driving tests and stuff like this. I just did not believe I did it. Like, you know, a lot of it's people, you know, people have been telling me like, oh, it's so hard to pass your test, and like they, like, you know, they have to always like reapply, rebook it and stuff like that. So I was really surprised that I did it. You know what I mean? I really expect, like, you know, probably take me another 2 or 3 or 4 times to, you know, get my license. But then they're like, congratulations, you passed your test, and I'm like, wait, I passed? Oh god. I made the chewy cookies before but never crinkle, so I don't know. I mean, it's kind of similar, Cat. If only I have a place to share the pictures of my cookies. Well, if only somebody want Lotto. so basically, so that's what my expectations, right? Like doing like the whole freaking testing. That was really my expectation because people kept telling me like, oh, it's really bad, you know, like it's really hard and everything. So I came in, I slept like 10 hours yesterday. I slept so much yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna wake up at 3 or 4 and then like I need to do some work, you know? But then I'm like, nah, another hour, another hour. And then it was like my exam starts at 8 and then they said to come at 7:30. And so I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, it's 6. Oh, maybe another 10. Oh, maybe another 5. And it's 6:30. I'm like, yeah, but I need to wake up like right now. And then I've been driving without an L plate, which is like illegal as hell. But so I was looking for that L plate today. I was like, where is it? Where did I put it? I know I have it, like, you know, but I don't know where I put it. And I'm like, fudge. Can't find it. Oh god, what now? So I decided to do a wee quick, in quotations, grocery shopping. Means I ran into the grocery store and grabbed the L plate and then scanned it and then ran away. I paid for it, but you know, it's just like grab and go, you know, real quick, just did it and then you know, get out, put the fucking I tried to not swear. Put the L plate on. Put the L plate on, and then it's like, you know, just running around through the whole freaking car, and then just came back to the car. It's like, sit down. Okay, let's drive there, you know, and then the GPS on, turn it on, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, one thing that I'm very bad at when I'm driving is looking for the speed limit sign. Because I go through like driving lesson with an instructor, and then they're like, so what's the speed limit here? And I'm like, 60. And then it's like, it's 50. And I'm like, oh, is it? Did you get the driver license, like the actual card afterwards? I didn't get the actual card afterward. Unfortunately, the website went down, so I have to wait for it. I have to wait and then I have to apply for it. Hi Iku, I'm happy you passed the test. Hi Tess. I don't know who, but hi, hello, thank you. Yay! Yeah, no, bringing good vibes here right now because August has been shit, and honestly, I just wanted to share the happiness. I don't know, it just made me really happy because like a lot of my friends are like, you know, this story from back then, they're like they've never got their restricted license, you know, and then here I am. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. You know what I mean? Oh my god. I still remember taking my driving test like 8 years ago. Eight years? Oh my god. Almost failed? No, that means you didn't fail, right? There's a thing, right? Just drive safely and kinda slowly. But honestly, I was so scared because I can't find like the speed limit always. I always can't find it, and then it's just, you know, the thought that, wait, what's the limit over here? You know, so it's supposed to be 50, right? And then like I find out it's not, and sometimes I try to look at the back mirror, you know, and then so I was like frantically on the way there. I'm like, okay, let's look for signs, and then I just like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, you know, like that song, left, right, left, right. I just like kept thinking about that song, and I was like, left, right, left, right, left, right. Just keep looking, mirror, left, right, back, left, mirror, left, right, then back to the right, turn left, okay, back, mirror, side mirror, back. I was like left, right, all the way through, you know what I mean? And then so I got to the test spot, and then we were like, oh, it says to come 7:30, but the place is not open yet. Now what? So I literally wait with like other people, and then we just like sat in our car, like, and then 10 minutes before the exam starts, people start coming in, like the staff starts coming in, and then I was like outside waiting, and then people come in, and I'm like, are you taking exam too? And then they're like, yeah, like, and then it's like, are you sitting here restricted? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, how about you? And then they're like, I'm sitting my full license. And I'm like, oh, I see. Like, oh yeah, good luck, like, they're like, good luck. And I'm like, yeah. You too. And I was like, oh, I'm actually really nervous, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm actually really nervous, and it's really cold too, and I didn't wear my jacket because I thought today is gonna be warm. For some reason it's freaking raining, obviously it's not gonna be warm, right? So I'm like, oh my god, it's actually really cold, and everyone's wearing the jacket, and I'm like here freezing, and I'm like, fuck, I'm nervous, I'm cold, and I'm everything, and then I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like, no, you'll be fine, you'll be fine, honestly, like, they're like, you'll be fine, and if you fail, you just need to rebook it this time, you don't have to pay for it anymore. And I'm like, that is very true, right? And then we're just like, kind of vibing, kind of chilling, and then I'm like, yeah, no, I drive around here a lot, and then like, oh no, I actually like book another test somewhere, like supposed to be not here, but like accidentally gonna be here, and then I'm like, I'm so nice, like, to other people, like, I'm like, oh my god. And then so after that, they're like, oh, wait, you use driver instructor? You're so rich. And I'm like, I'm not. I just don't have anyone here. I was like, oh, okay. I'm not that rich. And then after that, so we went and do that. They're like, I'm looking for, insert my name here. I'm looking for, I'm like, oh, that's me. And every time, this is the funniest part. Every time people thought like I'm some white people thing because my name is so white. And the catch, the people's like glimpse of it everywhere I go. Either job application or house rent or just stuff like this, and they're like, beep, and then I came up, they're like, oh. Look, okay, if my sister's name is Stephanie, you probably I'm just saying, okay? If my sister's name is Stephanie, then like, what could I be? Bob. Hi, my name is Bob. Oh my, James, exactly. Hi, my name is James. It's like, oh. Not only you're Asian, you're also a female. What happened during the naming process? Tiffany? No. Oh, that is such a cute name though. My name is very English. Very, very English. I have Mandarin name. I have a legal Mandarin name. No, well, not legal. The Mandarin name is given by my grandparents. I've got my legal name. Then I have this Japanese name. Then this little Asian woman starts walking and everyone's like, James? You're so funny. Wait, what did you say, Kat, early on? I just remember taking my driving test like 8 years ago. I almost failed. I took it right after my birthday, the moment I could get it. Oh, that is so cool. Is that like your birthday present or something? Oh no! Once you're legal and then you just got it straight away. Oh my god, you're so cool. Oh my god. She legal? No strike. Charge for what? Yeah. And then so they called me and they're like, oh, I can feel this like disappointment from this lady, but anyway, right? I'm like, and then she's like, she kind of mumbles, and she's like, you're in a car. And I'm like, I just, you know, if I'm unsure, I always just thumbs up to them. It's just literally me, like, you know, people say something and I'm like, I'm unsure. So I just like, you know, 2 thumbs up. You know, just gesture like 2 thumbs up, you know. And then after that, she's like, where is your car? And I'm like, oh, it's right there. And then she's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna get you to turn on the, you know, the left side, the right side, and then turn on the light, and then I'm gonna go to the back, left side, left again, right again, and then just push your brake on. I'm like, okay, cool. Do that. She came. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I finished the test, and I'm pretty sure she farted the whole time inside my car because I feel like it stinks in here, and I'm like, oh my god. I don't know if it's like the perfume or if it's the fart. Maybe it's both, and then like they kind of combine together, and it's like anyway. And then so just during the whole like driving testing, it's fortunately it's raining, but like, you know how like we can't turn on the radio or things like that, like there there shouldn't be anything that's like distracting. And I'm just so like, you know, the silence, like, you know, it's very loud, you know, that it's too quiet, and I'm just here, my hand like kinda, I don't know, wet, like, you know, like, because I'm nervous as heck, so like I got sweaty hands sometimes. And then so you know how you can't cross your hand as well when you drive, when you're turning left, when you're turning right, you can't cross your hand. And so like you just have to like do the thing, you know, you have to do the thing, and it's just my hand being sweaty doesn't help because it just make that noise like that. It's just like so like I can't let the power steering power, you know, I can't let it steer or whatever. I have to like return it to its original position by steering it itself. So like it's just keep making all these noises, and it felt so uncomfortable because like it's just so quiet inside the car and nothing's happening. And then I've got this what is it, ice thing to de-ice your car because it's freaking winter sometimes, and the freaking thing doesn't freaking thing, you know. So like it's in the dashboard, and it's just like whenever I turn it just make like this. Woo! Wait. Like that, and I'm like, oh my god, can she please say something? And I literally like, so she finally upset at it, and she take it, and then she like drop it on the ground, and I'm like, you know, and then she's like, up here turn left, up here we turn right, up here we turn left, up here we turn right, now we go here, and then you do the U-turn. And then she's like, pull over, and then pull over behind that car. I tried to signal like, okay, I'm gonna pull over now, you know. And then she's like, and do reverse parallel parking, and I'm like, you can't just say that to me. What? I'm not in a good position to do that. Like, I'm like, what? So I try to like, I'll try to get as close to the Udo guy, and just try to parallel park, and I'm like, you can't just say that. My god. I'm like, and then she's like, oh, you can do better next time, and I'm like, what? and then so the whole time I've just been like, oh, please, like don't take me back home. But like after like a good half hour, I'm like, freak me, man, I'm definitely fucking losing this. Like, just take me back home. I'm so like, you know, it's just it's not fun. The bane of my existence, park. No, actually, parallel parking is not that bad once you have the what do you call it? Yeah, once you have the formula, it's actually not that bad. I do that every morning now at my workplace because we have no car park, so like we just have to squeeze in between people's car. Sometimes people are really bad at parking and they would like, you know, just leave enough gap for you, or sometimes they park between each other, just like not enough gap kind of thing. So I just have to find parking around the people, but it's actually not that bad. You just need to get as close as you can with the car, with the other car, and you just, you know, align your back car together, and then you turn to the left once, and then you reverse, and then once you can see their number plate, you go to like straight, parallel, like just straight your steering wheel, and then until your front car door, the door, you know, aligned to the curb, not aligned, touching the curb, the end of it, and then after that you do one steering wheel to the right, and then it go back in, and then it should be fine, you know. And then after that you just fix yourself. She's pro. No, it's not that I'm pro. It's my teacher taught me that, like the formula, but like getting like the distance, I have to practice. I think maybe different car, different like indication, but you just have to like look like, you know, this is your formula, and then after that, like, you know, it's not that bad. I could not park inside, like just park right in to save my life. I had to get instructor to help me. I'm like, I think I do 5 lessons, and then one lesson I asked him like, can you please teach me how to just park in? Just like go in. Like I don't know how to go in, you know, like I just feel like I would like hit people all the time. I tried driving for 3 months, then sold it and bought motorcycle just because I suck at parking. No, yeah, that's a very pog move. That's actually really cool. I can't do motorcycle. I will fail. I can't do tricycle. Maybe I can do tricycle. I can't do bicycle. I can't do unicycle. I can't walk with 2 legs. I fell off the ground. I'm so clumsy. But honestly, like, it's not that bad. And my teacher taught me how to like park in, like in a better way. So instead of like you just going in, you kind of want to reverse. Not like I can't reverse to a park as well. Oh my god. Shh, don't tell anyone. But you just like wee, you know. I know it's a bit weird, like it's a lot of step, but I guess like you just try to get in, and like, you know, you just try your best to get in and shove your way in, and just hope that you don't hit other people's car. And if you do, just run. You don't hear that from me. You don't hear that from me. No, it is cool, but it rained once and your entire day's rain. I mean, you can wear raincoat. You can wear cool raincoat. You know. But yeah, I think there's nothing really remarkable apart from she's farting. And then she was like looking at my speed limit, and then she's like, you know, what's the speed limit over here? And I'm like, 80. I was like, what's your needle say? So I'm like, 70. But it's raining. Congrats on passing the test. Thank you. Magnus Ars Magna. Thank you. Yay! Iku is legal now. Welcome this driver to the road. We vroom, we zoom. We try not to kill people on the road, but that's fine. But yeah, at the end of it, she was like, so you know, when you reverse, you need to look at the direction you're reversing. And I'm like, what? Like, yeah, you know how you reverse? Like, you need to. So apparently, when I reverse, I don't look back, and I did not know that I didn't. I just looked to the front and reversed. No, but I checked my blind spot, and I also look back. Like, I tilt my head back, right, and then I will like look left, look right, look to the front, look back to look to my mirror, and then look back again, and then look left to the right. I just like keep looking around, you know. I reverse and I stop. I reverse and I stop. I reverse and I stop. Kinda like, but like I didn't do it like awfully, you know. And then so I was like, oh, I didn't know I was meant to. I didn't say anything, but like in my head, I was like, I didn't know I was meant to look back the whole time. You know what I mean? Do you do the reverse thing where you put one hand on the passenger seat and only one hand on the steering wheel? I kind of have to, yeah. No, actually, now okay. During the test, I actually did not know because we have to have both hands on the steering wheel, right? But I actually didn't know what I did. But I do, if I look to the back, I do have to put my hand over the shoulder thing. Because like, I need to look to the back like that. I do, but like, I don't know what I did during the test. I actually can't even remember what I did. But it was like that. She's like, you need to look where you're going. And I'm like, okay. Okay, I really like how, like, you know, she's like, okay, up here turn right. I'm like, okay, over here you turn left. Okay. It's like when it's safe, be on the right lane. I'm like, okay. And then after that you wanna turn right. I'm like, okay, this right? It's like, yeah, that right. I'm like, okay. Where's left? Where's right? This left? This right? This one? This straight? That one? I'm pretty sure at some point I did take my hand off the steering wheel and point. I'm like, that one? This one? That one? That one? This one? This one, I'm so surprised. Like, I'm so surprised that I passed the test, okay? She's like, oh, you need to look where you're going. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, oh, you also need to work on your like head tilt, no, head turn, I think that's what it's called. She said like, you need to look at, you know, you just need to work on your head turn. No, bro, honestly, the whole time I was driving, I was like, look up, look down, left, right, like up, left, right, left, again, right. I don't know how much more turn she wants me to do, but I do so much turns. I don't think I could do more than that. But maybe she meant like when it's necessary. Sometimes like kind of panic, but like that's the thing. I'm nervous, right? And then she said all of that. So in my head, I'm like, oh, fuck. Now I have to like resit my test. Like, you know, I'm like, damn, you know. And then she's like, oh, congrats, by the way, you passed the test. And I'm like, wait, I passed? Wait, I passed? I just, because she gave me the card and I'm like, wait, I passed? What? Wait, I passed? Like, you know, and she's like, yeah, you know, and I'm like, oh. Okay, it's like, yeah, go inside and then fill up the application form. I'm like, wait, is this for real? Did I heard wrong? Am I not Englishing, you know? Like, do I not doing the English thing, you know? Hey, good. Yay, Ikusi's partner. Congrats, thank you. I'm legal now. No, honestly, I owe big time to a lot of people for me like driving. And my sister's partner is one of them. Despite that, you still pass. I know, right? Like not looking where I'm going. Full long. I can't even remember, but I'm actually like really comfortable. I think so. Me and my sister and her partner, we went for a long drive, which is a 2-hour drive. Was it 2 or 3 hours drive? I think it's around around that time. I drive slow, by the way. I mean, I drive on speed, kinda. I think at that time I do speed. I don't speed. It was like the I think the speed limit was 100 and I go 90. And it was raining too. So it makes sense, okay? Like 80, 90, same thing. And then so I think just like getting on that long drive kind of make me comfortable. Like, oh, I can drive, you know? Like, you know, my whole life I thought like I probably could never drive. I don't think it will happen. Like, I you know what I mean? It's just, it's so weird. So, I have a friend. I have a friend that's like, he's really nice, and he's the first person that actually taught me and get used to driving. And like, I remember back in the time, I was like driving around the park. We're just going round and round and round, and it was like we're going on 10k an hour, which is like my foot is not on the gas at all. Hello, people. But yeah, I remember I was not putting my leg on the gas at all, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm moving the car, oh my god. And I was so scared, you know. And then he's like, oh, just put a little bit speed on it, shall we? And I'm like, sure. And then like, I remember going 20k, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going 20k. Because this is going to work now. So, oh my god, you guys are working so late. What the hell? That is so late. What? But yeah. And then we went round and round and round at this park, and I think we park, and then we go like a little bit uphill and then a little bit downhill, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is very scary. On the 20k, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going 25. She's on night shift. Oh, have a fun night shift day. I mean, have a fun night shift night. And take care on the way. Yeah. And then so yeah, I think that was like my first experience. And then we're going around my neighborhood, and like we're just turning left, and we're just turning right. We're just like going left for like an hour, and then we go right for another hour. And I'm going on 40k, and I remember that was very fast for me. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so fast. I felt like I'm in a Fast and Furious, you know. It's so scary. God. And then after that, I didn't drive for a long time. I think I got an instructor, and then the first thing he said, like, is this your first time driving? I'm like, on the road, yeah. And I was like, oh, you're really good at like driving on the road, you know? And I'm like, really? And I'm like, I don't think I would actually be able to do it, you know? I genuinely don't think I would actually be able to drive. It's very bizarre, you know what I mean? And then but then like he pointed out some stuff to me, like, you know, like, what I have to be aware of, because the learner's license that I have, I don't particularly read the road code. Like, I don't go and look at the book with like 300 pages on how to drive, you know, on how to like read signs. Like, it kind of is, you know, if the sign is red, yellow, and it has like train on it, like, it kind of, you know, it's kind of common sense that that's a train thingy thing. You know, it kind of makes sense. So I didn't particularly like go in and like check out the thing. I just go through exams, like, you know, the mock-up tests and stuff, and you know, all of those questions comes out in the freaking test. So it's fine. It's, you know, and then so the guy's like, okay, so you know, you gotta do this and that, and then I'm like, how do I know if I have to do this? How do I know if I have to give way to others? You know, and stuff like that. So everything is kind of okay. Yeah. And then I got the driving practice with my sister's partner, and then after that I drove around a little bit more with my flatmate. Yeah, and then I got into an accident because I was waiting to turn right, and some freaking smart ass, not really smart ass, she's a very lovely lady, but then she's like, oh, I'm in a hurry. And then she hit my car to the point that the car has to be written off because it's really bad. It hits the chassis and it's not happy. Car's not happy. I'm not happy. The car was my best friend's first car. She sold it to me for quite cheap, and I was really upset that it got written off because we can't save it. Like, I wanted to save it, but like it's just unsavable. Like, you know, she sold it to me for 3.5, and to save it, it's gonna cost me 8 grand. So I'm like, oh nah. And then I'm like, hey, I don't know how to break it to you, but I broke the car. And then she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, somebody hit me. And they're like, oh, are you alright then? I'm like, I'm fine, I just don't want to turn right. So like for a good chunk of month, I would purposefully go all the way round, like the long way, just to not turn right, because it just gave me like such a big PTSD. I hate turning right. And then after that I go and get my driver instructor, and I'm like, hey, I cannot turn right to save my life, please help me. And then, like, you know, it's like, oh, that guy is just also really nice, but he slammed my car door because he used to be a firefighter and now he become a driver instructor. But you know, like, my car is not like the fire truck, but then like he slammed it like it's a fire truck, and I'm like, oh my god, can you please not slam my door, please, you know. But all in all, I actually got my license. I actually got it. It's there. I'm legal. And I got there to get a pizza. They're like, if you pass your test, bring a pizza in, eh? And I'm like, okay. Knowing that I probably won't pass the test. And then I got all the prayers from you guys. I can't believe you guys think that I will actually pass the test as well. Some don't believe me, but some others do. And what is it called? Even my coworkers kind of like believe that I might actually pass the test. I'm already like, nah, because a lot of my other flatmate, my other coworkers and stuff, you know, they're like, no, like, cannot pass the test. It's very hard, and you know, I just can't believe it. And I got it the first try. I don't want to rub it in people's face, you know what I mean? I don't know if I feel like I would fail, I'd rather just not go. I mean, really? No, but that's the thing, like, it's a given that you're gonna fail because like a lot of people fail. So like for me, like the stories that people actually fail, like I'm already putting myself up for disappointment. But also because like I know it's not easy to pass. Like when she said that about my speed and stuff like that, like, you know, I already thought that, oh shit, I'm gonna have to rebook this, don't I? And it's just like, oh, you know, either way I have to do it. I failed my test 3 times. There you go, see? Like, so that's why I'm like, I'll probably fail. And I'm setting up myself for disappointment. And you know, like, it is what it is. Everybody fails, and then like they've, you know, one of these days, you know, they're gonna get it. But I'm like, you know, I just did not expect it. I got it. It's such a good thing though, because like that means I don't have to waste time to rebook it and stuff like that anymore, right? I also failed my application for learners like 4 times. Did you Wait, it's a test, right? Like in Australia? Isn't it just like a wee testing? Isn't it? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, no, I'm so excited to drive by myself because I'm still not legal to bring other people with me unless they have a license. So like I'm halfway there, but I don't think I will sit my full license anytime soon. That was so nerve-wracking. You're just sitting there with like the other people when there's no music, and like what I said about like fortunately it being raining, you know, at least the window wipers making some noise, like you know. And then after a while I kind of slowly get used to like, you know, I'm being nervous, and then I just have to accept it. I'm gonna be nervous. And by the way, it does not start at the good start. Like the freaking car park where the exam is so horrible. It's like we're in America at some part of it, you know, like driving. You drive on the right at some stage, and I'm like, what? I'm like, oh frick me, man! I'm gonna freaking lost it. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail in this freaking car park. Speaking of failing in the car park, so when we're back already, you know, she's like, what's the speed limit here? I'm like, 10. Well, how fast are you going? I'm like, 20. But I'm like, so I just don't need to put my foot on the gas, you know, I just let it roll. What? Oh, fuck, I'm gonna fail here. I'm gonna fail here. I swear to God, I'm gonna fail here. That's what I was like, oh my god, how did I freaking pass? I still can't believe it, but I'm happy. It can start driving like the car is flying after this. You're gonna call like airtime record of the ear points. No, seriously. So she said a little bit of it, right? Like what I could improve on in quotations. She's like, when you're turning, you know, when you're about to turn to other lane, other road, you know, she said you need to speed up faster. Like, you know, you can't be like really slow. And then I'm like in my heart, you know, I said like, oh, she didn't know. Oh, she didn't know. No, because I don't want to fail, right? And I don't want to like, I try my best not to go over the speed limit. It's so I can't stay on the same speed. You know, it's just really hard. Like I'm just not that used to it, you know? So like I know I will eventually like go faster if I did not notice how fast am I going. And then so I was like, I go like, you know, it's 50k lane, I go 40k. If it's 60k lane, I'll go 50. If it's 70, maybe I'll go 65. And then when it's 80, I go 70. You know, I just go a little bit slower than everyone else. And hopefully people understand that I'm sitting my test, right? And then so like she's like, you need to go faster. And I'm like, oh, she didn't know. I'm really good at turning. I'm very good at turning. I swear to God. Speed limits are dumb. I believe in the flow of traffic. No, for real. Because some people are so stupid though. Like, you know, they're too slow. Some people are too fast. You know, you just I don't know, man. Oh yeah, it's actually quite dangerous if you turn too slow. And lots of drivers didn't notice it. Yeah, no, for real. For real, because like I understand how dangerous it is because I'm the person that's behind them and like, can you please turn faster? I can't slow down for you to turn, you know? Like I understand that, but I'm just a nervous little people. I'm just nervous, okay? And like I actually am pretty good at turning because that's what early on what my flatmate pointed out to me. So you know, like how I was like, you know, learning from a lot of other people, and then they're like, oh, you need to turn faster. And I'm like, what do you mean I need to turn faster? They're like, you need to turn faster. So when I'm turning, like, you know, you slow down to turn, but like when you're already on the new road, just freaking gas. And then I'm like, okay. And then I actually do a lot of practice for it, because I was like, I think it was like an hour practice just turning around and stuff like that. But yeah. I was just too scared, and I don't want to like fail. I just, you know, every giveaway sign I stop, every stop sign I stop. Every giveaway sign I stop. I don't care, it's giveaway, you know, I'm not gonna be a smartass and just give way. I'm gonna stop. I'm giving way to nothing. But yeah, when you think about other people who don't deserve to be on the road, I realize the importance of speed limit. That's the real way of doing it. Yeah, I did great. Yeah, no, oh my god, people are so bad. People are actually a horrible driver, and I'm a little bit of an angry driver, because people are so dumb. Sometimes they just like don't indicate, and then they just turn like, okay, I turn now. or they're like they turn now and then they indicate after, or they would just like indicate one thing, you know, they indicate, you know, and then like you get to see the light once, it just beep once, and I'm like, did anyone see that? Oh my god, the eco road rage is real. No, for real. If you've heard like other people that I brought driving with me, like aka like, you know, my friend, and I'm like, hey, you wanna come, and I put them on call, you know, and then I'm like, fuck, you're so bad. Like people, like, you know, people changing lane is like one of the most dangerous thing on the freaking road over here, by the way. They do not indicate to save their life, and I'm like, I've seen like people almost crashing indicating, like not indicating, they just like use telepathic momentum or something. Freaking weirdo. Some of them doesn't even have a back freaking, what is it called, like they replace their back mirror with a freaking, their back glass with freaking plastic bag, bro. Like I'm like are you for real right now? You know, I'm at the back of the, I don't want to be at the back of you, bro. Like, you're fucking weird. Some people's freaking car light doesn't even turn on. I turn now. Good luck, everyone. Oh my god. Most of drivers doesn't understand what the signals are for, bruh. It's to signal people around you on what you're planning to do. No, for real, it is. It's like, yeah, we can't read your mind, bro. You know, sometimes I see like they inch a little bit towards the right, or they inch a little bit towards the left side, and then I'm like, oh, I feel like he's gonna turn, you know. And then he did turn. Sometimes people don't even indicate, they just turn. Like, exactly, I turn now. Good luck, everyone. I'm like, oh my god, please. And sometimes like I don't have like I don't know, I'm terrible at navigating, and so sometimes my GPS is not working, and other people like my passenger know where they need to go, so I'm like, okay, can you please, like, you know, like tell me the way. And then they're like, okay, you know, and then they're like, oh, you need to turn left here, and I'm like, you need to tell me this like a long time ago. You need to warn me this, and then you need to tell me if I need to turn left. I need to be on the left lane. You can't just tell me, okay, you need to turn left, like right here. No, that's not how it works. Please help me. I'm like, don't do this to me. I'm like, okay, you need to understand one thing. If I need to turn left and I'm on the right lane, I can't turn left, can I? Oh my god. And they're like, heh, sorry. And then we just like got somewhere else, and they're like, oh, you could have just turned left over there. I'm like, you're doing it again. Like, oh my god, stop it. Man, people people and their like navigating skill, man. Lane changers are one of the worst. When they change lanes without signaling is one of the dumbest thing they could do at high speed. Oh my god. People do that a lot. Like, especially on the highway as well. They don't give a shit. They do not give a shit. They do not give any fuck. They don't give any fuck at all. They just like, okay, I'm gonna go now. Because you know what they do? They look at gap and then they just speed into the lane. And they don't like, they just sometimes they just take the thing, like, you know, they just indicate like, you know, just or they like, I'm gonna turn now. Oh shit, I forgot to indicate. I'm gonna indicate now when you don't need anymore. Like, why people? Why? Please be safe on the road, please. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I see open gap, I take it. Exactly. It's like any chance. No, but I remember when I first started and my sister was on the passenger seat and I was like, it's okay, we can drive to there. It's like really close, you know? I mean, we can drive to there. And then I remember it being really busy in the morning and it's raining as well. And I got honked because at that time I do not know how to change lane. So I just like, oh, look, a little bit of gap, you know? And I didn't really indicate. Like, I was supposed to indicate and then like check my mirror, like mirror, and then turn, right? And then I didn't do that. I just like indicate and then like, alright, good luck everyone. I indicated. And then they honked at me and I'm like, well, it's your problem. You should have just given me space. I was the red flag back then. Seriously. Just to save 5 seconds of time and risk other people's life. Risk other people's life and risk your life too. You know? You hit your car. It could be you. It could not be other people. I mean, if your car is tiny and if the car that hits you is a tank, then damn unlucky, your life's gone. You know what I mean? It's not just you. It's not just other people. It's also like your safety, you know? So be careful on the road, people. I'm still very careful. I'm still scared. You know, like despite of me like talking about all of this, I'm still scared being on the road. Like, I'm more comfortable now, but like the thought that crossed my mind today, like how funny would it be I just got my license today and then I accidentally got into an accident. Like, how funny would that be? Very funny. You know what I mean? So please be safe on the road and get your license. Maybe I got my license and then you guys can get your license too if you don't have a license. Yeah, I love driving in general. Yeah, for real though. I've got friends that love drive. They think like it's relaxing. Part of it I understand why it's relaxing, but just being on the road, you know, it's so anxious and it makes you really like, you know, like the chance of like having accident happen, it exists. It's not like, you know, you have your license, you're immune to it. Like, it exists, and it's just I've experienced it firsthand. I remember when I got into that accident, I'm like, why the hell did I drive today? Or like, I just thought like, what could I have done different? Like, if I had like just take, you know, I had gaps early on, but like I was not confident, so I just waited. So I'm like, if I had just like left earlier instead of waiting, if I didn't doubt myself, I kept blaming myself, but at the end of the day, it's not my fault. Like, people hit my back, you know, it's not my fault. People are speeding and they miscalculate the gap and stuff like that, you know, and it really is not my fault. But I blame myself a lot for it. Like, I should have just not go, you know, like, and I had that, you know, butterfly stomach thing, you know, that gut feeling. I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't have gone today or anything like that. I had that kind of feeling as well that day. That's why I'm like, oh, why did I go, you know? And I beat myself up to it. obviously, like, I stopped thinking about it too much now, but it is what it is, you know. And like, if I don't need to drive, I don't want to drive. But if I have to drive, then I'll drive. No. Even though I need to drive like an hour a day back and forth. Oh, I feel you. For me, it's like half hour each time. If it's like Sunday, I can zoom and it only takes me like maybe 15 minutes. But that means I have to go 120k on a 100 lane. Just not bad. In a very empty place. But it's still bad. I shouldn't be doing that. But sometimes, you know, sleep is important. You know? Sometimes you have to look after yourself and just, you know, go for another 15 on your bed. Just sleep a bit more. Oh my god. I love being in the car, not the driving part. I like being on the passenger seat and sleep. I'm the most terrible person to drive with because I sleep. I remember driving with my friend and then we're going on a trip, right? It's a freaking 8-hour drive, and I remember being in and out of like sleep. I just like wake up and then, oh, where are we? And then it's like, oh, we're here, and I'm like, okay. And then like 5 minutes later I fell asleep again. I'm just really good at sleeping, okay? Like, don't blame me for being such a good sleeper. I just do karaoke in my helmet. Yo! Is it soundproof? Wait, no! But, wait, does your helmet goes like just the head part, or like does it go until like your mouth part? You know what I've been thinking recently? I was like, because whenever I drive, I listen to radio and stuff and like just do like the karaoke thing, you know. And I was thinking like, oh, maybe every now and then, or like, you know, if when I'm about to go to work, I should put on the Twitter space thing. Is it like a thing or like a podcast? I think YouTube start doing that, like a podcast. And like, so like, you know, when I'm going through my car ride, I'll bring you guys on. How are you? How's it going? Passenger back seat with someone at the front seat and another as driver so they can talk to each other while I just chill at the back. Yeah! I mean, was it like the people on the passenger seat, like at the front? Yeah, I think they have to be somewhat entertaining for the driver. So like, you know, but at the same time, I'm not a really good like a passenger seat person. I fall asleep so easily in the car. Hashtag introvert. Think of a Power Rangers helmet on soundproof. Oh, that's cool. Do you have a pink color one? Pink. I just finished a bit of animating. I'm tired. Oh, good work. Otsukare. No, I saw you on Discord. You do a little bit of animating with After Effects. Yeah, you did well. You did well. Animating is not a fast process. I know all of it too well. I know it all. No, good work. The fact that like you have the brain cell to open After Effects and just do it is amazing. I'm the White Ranger since my gears was. Yo, that's so cool! Oh my god, imagine we have a space to share pictures! Quoting cat. Oh my god! Imagine! Imagine winning Lotto and have a Discord server. Couldn't be me. I'm just stalker. No, I'm not stalking. Look, okay, I'm really good at turning my head. As you guys already know. I'm really good at turning my head. So whenever I work on stuff, I do have like YouTube, my work, you know, and then I also have Discord on as well. So like I turn my head a lot. Like every now and then I just like go look at like Discord, and so I'm really good at turning my head. Pretty much, I just like turn and then like look at stuff, and then sometimes I actually just like keep looking at the YouTube, you know, like the video, my background video, and then sometimes I just like, oh, look through Discord again. So like even if it says like I'm busy, I still like check Discord. It's just, you know, sometimes if you have Discord on green on online, the sound it makes like today, you know, and then like it just makes you want to see, and that's distracting for me. So I have to turn it on busy, and then like, but every now and then I still check. Like I'm really good at checking my messages, kinda. Sorry. Iku hacker man with 5 monitors. I have 3. I do have 3. I don't know if you would consider that as a hacker man. I'm a GB man. GB! Oh my god. My animation looks so crusty. I'm fine with camera work, but when it comes to inserting text, I get lost. Like, what do I do here? Iku has her CCTV set in my office. No! No. What do you mean, like, inserting text? Like, you got lost? Like, what do you do here? Like, what sort of animation is it, right? Like, so if it's like MV works, then you just wanna make it fly. Add some preset text. You know, just do whatever. If it's like comic style, then like you probably wanna have like the comic thing and then probably fade in, you know? You can do a lot of stuff. It really depends on like what you're working on. You know, I always let the music tell me what to do. This is me and animation. You know, when you see me animating, I don't have storyboard or anything like that. I used to, and Maya here can vouch for me because she used to work with me on a CB content, and I used to do a lot of storyboarding, but then like I gave up on it because it's a lot of work to think about, but also like it's not as fruitful for me because like I don't have a good plan. You know, I let the music tell me what to do. The music have glitchy noise, okay, I'll put glitchy effect here, and then the music has like ooh, and then I just add like ooh, you know, that kind of stuff on the video. Yeah. How to workflow, to be honest, like which one to do first. I feel like I'm doing it right, but at the same time I'm not doing it right. I feel you. I have that kind of thought when I first started animating. I feel like other people are doing so well, and like how do they do it? I feel like I know how to do it, but like for some reason I feel like I'm not doing it right. No, I know how that feels a lot. Like I started like you. I'm like, what? Oh my god. No, but seriously, I don't know how to like what's a good advice for this, right? But I mean, I don't pre-comp my stuff. So what I do is just I decide what my background would be. Usually what we got as an animator is the art, like the character art, right? But like the one thing that we never get usually is background art. And what I go for is look for art, look for inspiration, like what sort of stuff that I want people to see, you know what I mean? So like I usually spend a lot of time just looking for themes, like what do I want to do, what do I want it to look like the love cat and the love kitty that I do, it based on one picture. I don't know if I still have the picture, but maybe I can find it, right? Maybe I can quickly find it. From has picture, has image. I might still have it. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. A little night. 다시 너와의 나고 딴데레레레렌 따라라따따따따 딴데레레레레레레레레레레 딴데레레레레레레레레레레 아가리 너 사이 기미니 냐 maybe I can't find it. Huh. Oh, this is so sad. I'm pretty sure I put it somewhere. Iku kucing garam. Iku kucing oran. I love this. Oh, thank you. It's the video is in the thing, you know, in the video tab. Go watch it. Do it. I don't even see. Jokes on you, I don't have a background yet because the artist hasn't finished. So you do have a background and a background. And a background. Wait, I really wanted to show you guys this. It's like, it's such a cool concept that I took from Pinterest again, but like I don't save it on my own Pinterest for some bloody reason. Oh, there you go. Me took that. Hey. Oh yeah, mama don't stop it, don't stop that. Na 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 na. Okay, so with that, this is like I swear it's not off topic. We're just chatting, we're just chilling, and like honestly, it's trying not to have like such a long stream today. I need to go to bed. But here's my concept. Prison, bad. You guys are so bad. You guys have been such a naughty cats today. Jail time. Air jail. Jail time. Stomach ache be gone. Yeah, cat. It's that time of the month. Oh my god. Persisting crazy night. No, but this is so this thing is actually my concept. I look through Pinterest for inspiration, and I was just like, what do I want to do with this? Like, I've got nothing in my head. Like, I've got something in my head, but then I try to do it and then it's not working out for me. So it's like, oh well, first day. Yeah, it's the first day. It was bad. Yeah. No, I got that like stomach ache like before the driving test. I was really like but at the same time, like, I thought it was because of I'm nervous, and then it pops and I'm like, oh, that's why. Anyway, back to jail. So I was scouring through Pinterest and look for like, what do I want to do? I don't find anything in my head, and then until I saw this and I'm like, wait, this is actually really cool, and then that's when I'm like, okay, no, we can build something through this. So the background that I did for Love Kitty and Love Cat, like, those are based off this one photo, like this one picture. Props to the artist. I don't know who you are, but like, you're amazing. Anyway. Back to jail. Yeah, back to jail. Lucky that the migrants didn't hit during the test. For real? Yeah. No, I ate some not drugs, but like I had some Normal. It's a painkiller. It's a good painkiller. Not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor me, please. It's very expensive, but it's really good. It has like this ibuprofen and paracetamol, and I know my sister's probably gonna be like, that's placebo effect as fuck, but I'm like, but it's working for me. So it works. It actually works really well for me. So I'm like, oh, that's really good. Go buy it, guys. Not sponsored, by the way. Hashtag not sponsored. But yeah, so honestly, just with that, you know, and then I built my own stuff. So what I usually do, I will build my background if I don't have a background artist. And if you don't want to use, like, if you don't want to build it your own, you can find it from, like, you know, a free pick or something. You just find it through the internet, like what you actually want to use, and then after that you put your character in, and then you can do like a little bit of effects, you know, like you can recolor your stuff. This is why I don't work with placeholders anymore, because I have to recolor stuff on the spot now. Otherwise, like, it's gone for me. Like, if I have to recolor it later on, as it just doesn't cut it anymore for me. I can't do it. Like, just, it's not as pretty, because like I spend the most time just building it, you know, like get the background, put the character on, then recoloring stuff, and then like add the spotlights, add the lightnings, add the shadows and stuff. This is, I do like that the longest, and then after that it's so fast because camera works, you know, I can do it with my eyes closed now. And like my camera works really depends on like what do I want to do with the lyrics. Usually in my head I'm like, oh, I want to do like, you know, I want the text to pop in like right here, and it's gonna pop like this, you know, and then I'll go like, okay, well, I need the camera to pan to this side, then, you know, I want it to go like wee, and then there's like woo, like, you know, and it depends on the music, like the music goes like this, and then I want it to be like this. And then sometimes I go through like, oh, the lyrics means this, then like, okay, I want to showcase that it actually means this, and then, you know, that's how I work through. So like you built your world, you built your like scene, and then you go from like, you know, how much composition you want to have, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, so like with my commission service, like, you know, oh, you get one composition, so I'll do like one really cool composition, and I'll add like some black screen and white screen here and there with lyrics in the middle, because why not? Right, this is like, you know. And then like some others, like, oh, I do like multiple compositions and stuff like that. And that's how I basically work now. So this is my first scene, this is my second scene, and so like having that sort of stability is actually like really good. Like it's like my previous animation, like my way earlier, it's like so ambitious that like I have so many composition, and it's also random, and like nothing sticks in your head. You know, you want to come back to a video where like, oh, I know what that video looks like, kind of thing. It's like music. Like you want something catchy. You know, when you make your music, you want something catchy that people can come back to it. Like, remember when we do our karaoke session and like, oh, I know this chorus part. Like I only know the chorus part because it's catchy, and like you know it because the chorus part. Then like, I don't know like what's the front bit sounds like. Cool. But you know what I mean? Like that's I think that's what makes a song good. That's my chair. You can hear bear at the background or something. That's my chair. Yeah, no, but that's basically it. Like, you know, you want people to remember you. You know, you want to people to like, oh, that video, you know, it has like this thing, and it's you know, like da, you know, with the music, like, oh, that music has like this and da, you know. And that's what I think, that's what makes a music really good. You know, it's like what is it, like the, what do you call it? Like even like classical music, you know, some classical music like Nocturne, like na 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 na, you know that, you know, it's so iconic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Man, I need to drink water, don't I? Remember not to take it too much for too long. Cat. You will hate me if you know how much I ate my painkillers. Sometimes when it gets really painful, I take like 4 at a time. I can't, like, I just need to get rid of the pain. Sometimes I'm working, I can't wait, you know, I can't wait for it to like pain go away. Pain go away. I'm like, pain fucking go now. Please go. I need to work like right now. I can't afford to like be in pain. Yeah. Yep. I need to rajin look for reference. Alamak. Alamak. I used to not care a lot. Honestly, I feel ya. I used to not care as much. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. But I think as you go, the more you go, I think you just learn to, like, you know, even for me, I still go back to YouTube tutorial and I'm like, how do you make this blob After Effects? Or like, how do you make fire After Effects? You know, how do you make realistic fire? How do you make gas After Effects, you know? And so I still go back to those videos and stuff, and I'm still learning. And a lot of the time, like, you still want to look at, like, you know, inspo and stuff. Go check out other people, what they're doing and stuff. I tend not to look too much into like the original creator thing and stuff, because I don't want to steal their idea. Like some days I would accidentally just like, I didn't want to steal people's ideas and stuff like that, or I don't want to like copy people's ideas, you know. So like I try my best not to watch other people what they do, but in terms of like the composition and stuff like that, it's good to like always have reference. Not heavy referencing, but like even just like, you know, the most random thing, like the prison photo, like that has got nothing to do with the video of the original in question, but like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, you find things and then you just like, okay, I think that works, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's understandable, but to let your kidney and liver rest before continuing. Ibuprofen is really not good for them. I see. Thank you. Thank you, Kat. Yeah. It's really, how do I say, it's really hard sometimes being a woman. And to know that like it's not over yet after period, and like, you know, they told me about like menopause and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, when is it gonna be over? I want the pain to stop. Ah! And then the random 400 view video saves your life. For real. No, oh my god, speaking of like a random 400 view video, no, I remember the first time I have a Switch, right? I have a Switch. It's my first console that I buy with my own money, okay? And then, you know how they advertise that you can plug it into your TV, right? And like you can use it like a PlayStation type of thing, and you can have it like portable. Like it's really cool, right? And I got it, and then I tried to plug it to the TV, and I'm like, it's not turning on. Why? Is it faulty? You know, I just bought this, you know, like, is it faulty? It's not turning on. And then after like a good hour, I can't seem to figure it out. And then so we Google it, we YouTube it, and then it's like this child teaching you how to use Switch for the first time. And then they're like, oh my god, I hope that we all don't have the same mistake, you know. But like this child literally just say, okay guys, so you plug this to this, you plug this to this, and then you plug this to the power socket. It was revolutionary. And then I remember seeing the comment, and it's like, we've got a 12-year-old teaching us how to freaking plug in the power into the socket to turn on. Like, obviously, right? Obviously, obviously it need powers. Right? Who would think that? Who would think that that freaking console bit, you know, the I don't know what you call it, an adapter for the thing to be put onto the TV needs a power? Like, who would think that? The TV has power already, you know? I mean, yeah. Oh, Iku got humbled by a 12-year-old that day. For real! We all do, and like a lot of people in the comment section also do. Like, it's so funny because everyone's like, oh, oh, I figured it might need power because HDMI does need it. I do not know HDMI needs power. No, that makes sense though, because like all of my screen needs power. Yeah. I learned so much already for college, and yet I still come back to how to make sliding text underline in After Effects. Yeah, for real. See, like, this is why I feel like if you want to learn how to like video edit, your best friend is YouTube. Like, you know, for the degree and stuff like that, you just need the paper. Honestly, like, I tried to apply for a graphic design job before I start this job, and like, honestly, a lot of them doesn't want the experience. They want the experience, but they also want the paper, and I'm like, I've got no paper to prove. F, press F. Okay, that's my second one. Iku doing drugs on stream. No, I did not. God. But yeah. God. Yeah. I learned, like, even my other friends and stuff like that, like, oh, do you wanna like start a YouTube channel with me? And I'm like, I do not have a YouTube channel of my own. Definitely do not have one. I definitely do not. But I'm like, oh, what are you after, you know? And then they're like, oh, I just want to, like, you know, go around New Zealand and like do cooking video and stuff like that. And I'm like, I see. It's like, oh, I just like need a really good video editor. And I'm like, but like, you know, I want to learn how to edit video. I was thinking of like, you know, getting this lesson on you know, like people do lessons and stuff like that, and you have to pay, you know. And I'm like, no, don't do it, like, you know. And then I said I always tell people, like, honestly, if you don't know where to start, like, obviously if you wanna go for teacher and stuff like that, like, go ahead, you know. But it's always like, it's, let's say, I feel like video editing is not, like, there is nothing subjective towards it, like, in a way, by the way, before anybody cancel me. And it's not like it's very subjective kind of subjective. It's like objectively subjective, you know what I mean? It's like, how do you make this, you know? It's not like it's singing where like people need to show you how to do techniques and stuff. It's like pretty simple when it comes to video editing. Like, how do you make this? How do you make camera shake? How do you do this? How do you add lightning? How do you do this, you know? Like, you can find it on YouTube, and like you can be like, how to make this, and then they will show you the exact setting to achieve that. Some people would also be really nice and they give you like the project file for it as well. And like, honestly, I think, man, it's 2024. You can learn anything on YouTube, and I think we're living at such a cool generation, but at the same time, it's fucked. It's fucked. It's sad, but also I can't even say, Cat, that like my account is Smurf. I can't even say my account is Smurf. You know, I feel like, you know, I have 297 people that cares about what I do, maybe, or maybe just like being nice to me or something. They're like, oh look, it's Iku, you know. But honestly, I'm so, you know, I'm amazed that, like, you know, I think there was a question on Twitter that like that says, what happened if you blow up like Iron Mouse in like a day? Like, what would you do? I don't think I could do it. I would be nervous. There was one day where my Twitter post got viral. Not viral, but like there was like a lot of people like follows it and stuff like that, and I'm like, my Twitter did not like the follow notification did not stop, and it scares me to death. Like the like, the retweet, the follow notif, like it just keeps popping on, and I'm like, it did not stop the whole night. It was ringing like beep 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 beep. I'm like, bruh, stop it, bro, please don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at what I'm doing. I'm doing nothing. There's nothing happening here. There's no reason for you to follow me. There's nothing, okay? All I did was just sing. I just sing and make harmonies, and I sing and I make videos sometimes, and I live stream if I didn't forget, or if I'm not busy, or if I'm sparing some time to do it, you know. I'm like, I'm not doing anything here. I swear to God, you know, stop following me, don't look at me. I'm terrified. And I'm like, oh, if I just blow up one day like that, and I feel like I have to prepare myself for it, but like if I one day just blow up, like I don't know what to do. And honestly, let's be honest, this is really sad for me to say this, but like, you know how like NPC Sun brought up like, oh, when do I become rich and stuff like that? I've come to term to myself, I've made peace with it, that like, I feel like my whole life, I don't think I'll ever become rich. I've made peace with it. I'm like, let's just stay humble, okay? Like, you know, oh well, like, you know, no expectation, it's better. You just grow up, and then you become an adult. Before you know it, you're 40, and you're still here working your 9 to 4 job or 9 to 5 job, and get paycheck and pay for your mortgage, maybe. And then you're 60, you're dead, and your mortgage hasn't even been paid off, and you're just like, oh yeah, oh well. And I think I'm coming to terms that like, it might not happen, you know. Growing up thinking like, oh, I want to be successful, I want to be like this, I want to do this, I want to do that, but like, it's just really, I'm at a point where I'm really thinking that it might not happen. Like, you know, it's like winning lotto. You think like, oh, one of these days, surely I'll win lotto. No, but like, I just don't think like, oh, I don't think that's actually even possible, to be honest. But like, oh, I have to expose myself to, you know, the chance of it happening. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, I might actually like, you know, not win lotto ever in my whole life. And it's the same with like life in general. I just think like, I might not be rich my whole life. I might not be, you know, successful my whole life. I might just like live a humble life my whole life, or like I'll still work, it's fine, or like, you know, it's such a weird world we're living in right now. Not gonna lie, I envision myself having mansions with 5 maids and 10 dogs that run free. The 10 dogs is not a bad thing, right? The 10 dogs are not far away. Okay, it's not far away. It's just not like it's not hard to reach. I think you'll be able to do that, but not the 5 mates. The 5 mates, they need to eat too. You need to pay the money too, and you gotta be rich enough for that. But the dogs, I can see that happening. For me, not the dogs, but probably for me it's cats. I'm gonna be like one of those crazy cat lady that has like 10 cats and maybe make YouTube videos of them. Maybe. but that's me, you know what I mean? Not the mates. I think I can see myself with like 10 cats. Maybe. If I don't have a partner by that time, and if I don't have a child by that time. I don't know how I'm gonna have a child without a partner, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Cat. Now me love cat. And I'm a cat whisperer. I assert my dominance. And the cats come to me, you know? Cats love me. I don't know actually if that's cats love me, but cats in New Zealand, I don't know about like everywhere else, but where I live, the cats are like super free, right? We don't put collars on our cats. Like we don't put like bells and collars to our cats because like they like to hunt and stuff. So like, you know, it's like announcing to your prey that, hey guys, I'm here to hunt, you know, if they got like the bell and the collar and stuff like that. But houses have cat doors, and cats over here lives so free, like they do not care. They come as they please, they leave as they please, they run around on the grass as they please, they do whatever they want. They come and steal your cat's food as they please. I've had one of those cat. So I do not have a cat, but my previous, like I've been exposed to like a place where they have a cat over there, right? And then this random wild cat just come in every now and then and go steal their food. Like, oh, food. They come in through the cat door and just like yum yum and then go out and leave, you know. But cats over here do live so freely, and there was a time where I always go send lunch and stuff like that, and then I would go on like a cat hunt journey. Not really cat hunt, but like, you know, it's a 40-minute walk. Go there and then 40-minute walk, go back. And then just like different cats not come in, but like I just meet different cats every day at different spots, you know. And I think that's really cool. And then they just come up to you and then they just like, oh, hey, can I smell you? Or like they don't care, they act like they don't care, and then like you just crouch and they're like pss, pss, pss. Not like pss, pss, but like you just do that with your hand kind of thing, and then they just like ooh. Reincarnating as a cat in New Zealand seems like a good life. It is, it would be. Honestly, cat just nyanya over here, man. It's such a good life for cats. They just nyanya and everybody loves it. I've met a young cat that's like, it's an orange cat, by the way. I still remember this cat because it just left such a big impact to my life. But I've met a young cat, and you know how like there's kitten and then there's like young cat and then there's cat, right? And this young cat they're cute, but like they're not as cute as a kitten and not cute as a big cat, but they're still cute. I love cats, okay, in general. And then this cat just like came so from far away, and then they just like tippy tap, like, you know, like tap 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 tap, you know, they're just so cute. Just like prancing. Hi, Crystal. Hi. Thank you. Are you the one that like don't believe that I will actually pass my test? I actually passed my test. But yeah, the cat just came prancing toward me, and I'm like, oh my freaking god, that is so cute. It's like, you know, and like it just wants pats. It just like, you know, wrap themselves on you, and then it's just like, come and pat me and stuff like that, and like it just circles around you and stuff. It is so cute, like so freaking cute. I have to leave, you know, and then they're like, you know, just looking back at you and try to follow you, and until like it's so far away, I'm like, please, like, you know, let me take it home, you know. But like until so far away, they stop and they like walk back or something. I think the cat's house is like close by there, but I'm like, why wouldn't you pass? Because I doubt myself. I wonder who actually do not believe that I will pass. I swear to God, like if I could vote for myself, I would, and that'll be me. I'm the one that doubt myself. Yeah. Yum 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 yum. Yum yum. Well, that Cookie Monster thing, man. I'm like, oh my god, that's so me. That's me. Oh, yum 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 yum. Cookie. Cookie. Me want cookie. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Oh my god. Yeah. Man, and dogs are assholes. No, dogs are cute. Okay, please don't cancel me. I love dogs, but I still prefer cats over dogs because, you know, cats look after themselves and they just nya and then they just sleep all day. I think that's really cool. Were you nervous? Yeah, I was really nervous. I was talking about it early on, Crystal. I was really nervous. I thought that I won't pass because like other people don't pass their test the first time. So I'm like, I don't think I will pass. And I passed. Even I was surprised. I was like, wait, I passed? I passed? I did? Thank you. I guess. Those are so cute. I love them so much. Are you? So you're a dog person. I'm a cat person. No. The only reason why I don't have cats right now, like I've been thinking about it, but like I do want cats. You know, I think cats are really cute, and I want some like cat company. Cat company. But at the same time, like I have got lots of what do you call it? What do you guys call it? Plushie? We call it soft toy here, right? But like you guys call it plushie, eh? I've got too much plushie that I care for, and I know for a fact that like owning a cat definitely gonna destroy everything that I have, and I just have to accept it. So like, especially Chibi, man. You know, like the history of Chibi. Chibi's like been there ever since I was like super young. I don't know how old Chibi's right now, but Chibi's goddamn grandpa, you know? Chibi's too old. It's like dying. Like I can see like the sawing lines. I can see like it doesn't have an eye. I can see it's dying, you know, and I don't want it to ruin Chibi. Chibi's like national treasure. You know, it's you can't just no. That's the only reason why I don't have cat right now. Too much stuff to lose. And I know for a fact having a dog as well is gonna probably do the same thing. I know for a fact that so our dog at home, like our dog at home is super gentle if I give them toy, but you know dogs, they like slobber over it. I was like, I don't want to slobber over my things. That's why I like dogs. And Olive's never been allowed in my room because like I have to vacuum every day if she's allowed to my room, and she would get onto the bed, and I don't know where she been to. Don't give me the extra flash. No! No! Did you say give me the extra plushies? No! My plushies. I sleep with them every day. I'm like, you know, there's me and then there's plushies around me. When I sleep, some on my legs, some on my head, some on the corner, some on the right, some on the left, you know, some's the one that I cuddle. Yeah, I've got like the big size one, right? The human size one, and sometimes like I sleep with it, you know, it sleeps beside me. Tell me you're single without telling me you're single. and then you know, sometimes I sleep and then I said it, sometimes I fell asleep without cuddling it, and then I would wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh, 5 more minutes. I'm like, oh wait, I haven't cuddled my plushie today, so I would like cuddle it for a good 5 to 10 minutes. Tell me you're single without telling me you're single. Gotta cat proof the entire place for real. That's why, like, you know, you can't have like nice things if you have cat and stuff like that. So yeah, no need boyfriend girlfriend when you have plushies for real. Especially the human size one. Get the Dakimakura, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, you know what I thought the other day? Like having a full size VTuber model. But man, VTuber model are so expensive, right? But if I can have a VTuber model, I want like the toggle to have like, you know, like chibi on my hand kind of thing, like it's like a hand puppet kind of thing, and then like that is like riggable, so like I could put it on, like I could toggle it, and then the chibi can talk like this, like chibi's talking, and hi everyone, this is chibi, you know, like that. Because I talk to myself a lot with chibi, right chibi? Yep. You always talk to yourself like dumbass. You people very dumb. Play back Mythic Wukong. What is that? You become myth? I'm not a myth. I'm existing. I'm real. Okay, I gotta take shower. Have a fun shower. I don't know what you're doing in the shower if you're having fun, but have a fun shower. But yeah, this is one thing that I thought about, like I wanna do. And then I want to have the, like, you know, the thumbs up toggle. Like, thumbs up, you know. I think that would be really cool, right? One day if I'm rich enough. One day if I can afford like $6,000 model. I feel like if I wanna be cool and do that, I wanna go big. Says me and saying like I don't wanna blow up. Free talk actually means Iku talking to herself. For real though. I talk to myself a lot. Right, Chibi? Yeah. Chibi, what's 1 plus 1? 7. Chibi, how many friends do you have? 5. Okay, that's actually pretty correct. Do you have 5 friends? Yeah. Hello, my name is Chibi. 32! That's what Cat says! But TV only have 3 hands! So cute! Speaking of like, speaking with that voice, you know, I used to, it's not PTSD, but like, I used to have people tell me that like, oh, don't use that kind of voice, you're gonna stuck with that voice your whole life, you know, like, and I'm like, really? And like, I stopped for a while, not like speaking like that. I used to really love talking to my plushies, you know, and I always make noises for them. Like they have like their own voice and stuff. I character voice them. How much do VTuber models even cost? Like 590. I think, you know, like you can get VTuber models that goes up really expensive. I've seen one that's like, I think the model is 800 itself. The model itself is 800, and then the rigging is like 2 grand. You know, but there's like some toggles and stuff, and it's really fluid and stuff like that. But if you want to have that kind of model, I think you have to at least have the gear as well for it. So like having an actual, like, you know, really good GPU and stuff, like fast GPU and stuff. My GPU is not good enough right now, and you need like power, you know.
No money?
No money.
I see. How about now?
No, still no money.
Okay.
Funnily enough, there is some truth to that, but you probably want stuff with that voice. Or iPhone. Yeah, apparently iPhone do like really good tracking. Well, I don't have iPhone though. Oh damn, I didn't know it was that much. You can go for really cheap. I still have my Teru model, right? But I just don't ever use it because I don't like the tracking. I don't like the rigging as much. I'm so sorry, bigger son. But like, I only realize what I want when I got Teru, you know, when I get Teru model, and then I find out like, oh, what I actually do not like, because I think a lot of VTuber, I think the way they move is like really stiff, and I like to be able to go, you know, left to the right, because I do move a lot, and you know what I mean? It's like, okay, Iko, get out. Iko, scoot out. And so if I have this model on, hold on, I want to see if I can show you guys. Yeah, so if I do that, you guys see, right? And so if I have this model, I feel like I'm not moving as much, and this is originally the design for the background as well. And like, you know what I mean? I I just feel like I'm not moving as much, and I don't like not being able to move as much when it comes to, you know. Yeah, the toggle. Yeah, so you can't see me move as much, and I know I move a lot, and that's why, like, that's one thing that I can't it depends on the rigging model after all. Yeah. And what else did I not like? Yeah, it's just I cannot move as much. I felt like I'm so limited. Yeah, the chibier you are, the cheaper it goes. I mean, yeah, technically, I mean, you can still make it like a good, you know, a good thing, like a good rigging, even with chibi. Then it goes to PNG tuber, then to just a static PNG, then to not. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, who needs a freaking character? I remember watching a VOD with this model. I think this is like very first, like when I first started. So this you know, Teru, basically she is my gaming model basically. I've always been known to my other gamer friends as Teru instead of Iko. So like, if you heard some people call me Teru, that's because I used to be Teru, and like that's how people know me as, you know, known me as. And then I decided to, like, oh, you know what, I should make a model for her. And so she's actually my gaming Sona. I was gonna like use her when I play games, whenever, but then I decided not to, because the rigging. I don't like the rigging. I'm so sorry. Like, it definitely like a lot of work. It's food. But who can say no to this? Come on, bro. Come on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how big was I. Like that big? That big. Yeah. I like this way better because I can like go to the left, to the right, and you know I do move a lot. I know I do move a lot, and I love Michin's art. I've done a lot of Michin's art. Like I love her art. It's so cute. It's like so cheeky. I love the way it looks. Like, you know, and I think it fits my personality, kinda. In Iku's case, though, she turned to pigeon and E.T. Hey, that's my microphone. I don't know what happened to that one. Hey. Chibi Clover Eyes is peak. Yeah. No, honestly, even like, you know, these days I've been wanting to like, oh, maybe I should like do a VTuber debut or something, but like my eyes, my design, my Clover design, my eye and my eyes as well. It wasn't actually because I wanna be a Clover VTuber. I'm not a Clover VTuber, but it's for me. It's for myself. Like, you know, I wanna have a little bit more luck in life, you know. And so like for me, having like Clover kind of thing, like, and it's gold as well, you know. I think it's more of a, you know, like, I hope like, you know, I have luck on my side type of thing. Yeah, some luck, some gold, some money. And my friend that designed my clothes are like pog, like really pog, like, you know. I'm terrible at designing clothes, as you know. Oh my god, we should play that JoJo game. What is it? Not JoJo Bizarre, but the JoJo fashion show game, right? And I'll show you guys my fashion show skill. Non-existent. I'm terrible at like matching clothes and stuff. I'm actually really bad. I'm like, oh, I think this can work. I don't know. Either it's really plain or it's nothing. It's one way. It's one or the other. Honestly.
Wait.
Yeah. What else are we doing? Yeah. Cannot play game today. No time to play. But I was thinking of starting another series. I can't be doing Cube Escape anymore. I'm too terrified. I'm so sorry, man. That shit is leaving, you know, scars for me. So close to completing it. It is. It really is. It really is, but Shadowy Man though. Where were we even? No, even the last bit was so scary. We were at the white door, right? Even the last bit of it is so scary. It's so scary. I can't believe I did a lot of it. And after that, the Cube Escape Paradox is the whole thing again. Mr. Crow. Mr. Owl. Fuck. No. I'm scared. Okay, you know what? One day we'll have member only one day. If it ever happens, we'll have member only thing, and then it member only stream, and I'll stream on the member only stream. Exclusive. We got like 3 games to go. So we've got the Underground Blossom. I think that just recently come out. When I said recently, maybe like 2 years ago. The Underground Blossom, which is like a story about what Laura's life. So like, you know, I think it's gonna be less scary, but don't quote me on this. It probably is scary. There is, what is it called? There is the White Door that I haven't finished. There's Samsara Room, and then I think there's Cube Escape Paradox, and there is also Cube. There's the Past Within. Yeah, that is a long way to go. It is a long way to go. Yeah, lot content. There is also, what is it? There's this one that I want to play. What do you call it? Honey, I joined the cult, and I'll name the stream E-Cult. I'm sorry. E-Cult. Honey, I joined a cult. You know, I think that's interesting. I don't exactly know what the game is like. I think it's really cool. I think it's like a I think it's a game that's like, you know, like a build type of thing, like a 2D kind of thing. I don't know, man. Go look it up. Honey, I joined a cult. So I was thinking like maybe we can play that. I got scared by a trailer. I know it will be scary. It was just like playing Happy Birthday, you know. Oh god. Yeah, and I was looking back and I was like, oh, man, remember that time when we streamed like 4 days in a row? And like, although it's tiring, and obviously I learned from like it, you know, it's actually pretty fun. I really enjoyed that week. I don't know if I'm gonna have another week like that. Maybe next Easter. Next Easter. But you know, I kind of wanna do that, but like at the same time I want to chill it out a bit. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I want to play that, and then when there's this Call of the Sea, I think that's just like one chill one. Probably a long game to do. Call of the Sea. Length 5.5 hours. Knowing me, it's probably like 8 hours long. And then I look through my schedule. Oh, I have this project, that project, and I have like all this song that's cover, and you know. Oh my god, honestly, streaming is such a blessing. You know, this past few weeks, because it just means like I have time to chill. I have time for myself. Like I'm actually doing things for myself. Yeah. Anyway, it has been 2 hours. I think I need to go to bed. I'm just here for the celebration, and also like I wanted to stream. I genuinely wanted to stream yesterday, but I'm like, okay, no, I need to go to bed because I need to go to bed. I can't. I have like, I have driving lesson, and the last thing I want to do is waking up late, going to the thing late, So it is what it is, I paid it off to you guys, and we just chat. I know I yap a lot. Yap. But we got through it. And yeah, just a general reminder to everyone. This is like a real thought when I was driving back home, but be kind to yourself. Yeah, be kind to yourself. Yeah, because if you're not kind to yourself, no one else will. So be kind to yourself. Yeah. Don't beat yourself up to it. You probably will, but don't beat yourself up to it. Like I do. I beat myself up a lot. Like, wah! Chibi, stop hurting me. Chibi is not hurting. Chibi, you're hurting me. No, Chibi is not. You heard that? Yeah. Aliwi. That's such a thing too for me. I always say we a lot. Like, I'm not French, but I said like we a lot. Like at work, like we, or like people like hey, and like they like call me, and I'm like yo, what's up? We, and they're like, oh, can you please do this? I'm like we baguette. we. Oh my god. What did YouTube censor? What? Seems like you're just a Nintendo fan. We. Man, we was such a thing in the back then. And this is like only like strictly for rich people only. I don't have those kind of console. I think the last console I had, so the one that I personally have, and like it's not mine, and it's a shared thing with my sister, was PlayStation 1. Right. And we would wake up in the morning to play Harvest Moon. I still remember that time. I know why my sister hated me so much back then, because like I just actually overwritten her Harvest Moon file. Like just doing that random thing every now and then. Upon growing up, I know the reason why my sister hates me back then. Just, every now and then, and I just like, erase her game file. Lost some stuff. It's okay every now and then. Just like, this is why I hate you. Be a friend to yourself, rough them up, but also help them with when they need help. Yeah. It's every younger sibling's duty to override saves. I did my brother's Pokemon once on his Game Boy. Younger sibling supremacy! Let's go! We override their game file. Yes. It's not me, myself, and I, right? It's not me. It's definitely not me. And you would be like, you would act dumb. You would be like, what? What happened? What? I did? I did not. What? No way. No way. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Either you overwrite their game, like their save file, or you accidentally delete it. I'm just a kid pressing buttons. I don't know what happened. Did you call mom or dad to protect you? Yeah, when they go hostile, they're like, you, and you're like, mom. And then your mom came. I was like, it's just a game. You can't be like that to your sibling. It's just a game. It's just a game. Did you just say it's just a game? And they're like, okay, no, you can't play anymore because you take it too seriously. The final meal in the comment. No, for real though, it was so funny. Mom, she didn't want to share. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know. Not me. Not me. Definitely not me. Anyway, it's bedtime now, guys. You know what? Okay. It's bedtime. Okay, I'm going. You know what? Before I stream these days, someone please end my stream for me, please. But before I go, for real, last one. You know how I said these days I've been like, you know, I come back from home and then I like, you know, go shower and I just fell asleep like that. You know how I've been saying that? And then, so today I do feel the drowsiness, eh? And then I just like, you know what, I'll take a nap. It's like 8:30 for me and stream starts at 9:30. And I took a wee nap. And then, you know, for 20 minutes. And then it's like 9:30 and I'm like, oh, I can do another 7 minutes, you know? I put another timer for 7 minutes. I was like, oh, sleep again. And it's like 9:20. And it's like, oh, I can do another 5 minutes. And then I do 5 minutes. And then I'm like, sleep again. I was like, it's 9:25. I'm like, oh shit, no. I have to freaking bust my ass up like right now. And so I do it and then I just open this, open that. I just like open OBS, Steam, YouTube Studio, open all chat widgets and stuff like that. Open everything like right now. And here I am, not super late. Also, I do try to like put the starting screen for a good 5 minutes. So like that means I just do not need to swear for the next 5 minutes. You know, but I still swear. I can't not swear for some reason. I'm trying not to because I feel like YouTube is shadow banning me because I swear a lot. Nah, I try. Okay, that's the last one. Okay. No more. By the way, no more. Actually, okay, the last one. Oh my god. YouTube doesn't know like you swear. Exactly, but I can't help it. If I don't swear, it's not me, right? See you, Iko. I'm closing stream. You better stop streaming. Yeah. No, I'm for real now. It's time for me to go because I need to go to bed. I work tomorrow. And I'll see you guys Thursday. And thanks for celebrating. It's not really a celebration stream, but like thanks for coming. It was like such short notice. But we got here and I told everyone about my excitement. I just have to tell people like, oh my god, I'm legal now, guys. I'm so legal. I'm so legal. Yeah. Careful driving. You too. You too. And Miuna too. Everyone too. Okay? You guys be safe on the road and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Okay? We'll continue playing Zuma. Zuma. Fuck that demon. and we'll continue learning ukulele. If you have song recommendations, just comment please on the description and maybe I can look through it a little bit because I wanna be a professional. Anyway, bye. Oh wait, no cat, no. Yeah, when? Crinkles, September. Okay. My back hurts. Bye. See ya. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to hydrate yourself. And be kind to yourself always. Bye